The question is sometimes asked on little old Leon. Leon, what would you ever do if you were out and about in public with your sexy chocolate skin and someone who just so happened to be the white variety were to say that dreaded racial slur that infringes upon all of your people? And I would always respond, I don't care, because they're trying to get me to react in a way that benefits them, and I'm not really going to risk my freedom over somebody trolling me for their own benefit. Now, I say that to say this also. If you say it and also touch me, you're going to get a tire iron thrown at your head, because Leon despises being touched by anybody that's not his future wife. And having said that, I just know that there are people who are going to disagree with me, and that's fair. I'm not here to tell you that my way is the way you should follow, because we're all different human beings and we all react to things differently. Some people will have a traumatic event happen to them and they will get over it. Other people will linger upon that until their dying days. We are all different human beings, however loving ever. If you are going to have a situation where you are potentially a parent and you're out and about, let's say, at IHOP, and you just so happen to be black, and one of your children reports to you that a fellow child in the room, teenager, but still a kid, is using the dreaded racial slur upon your children, how are you going to respond? Is it A, don't you worry about them, sweet baby, they just ignorant white trailer trash? Or is it B, start taking issue with the teenager to the point where you just start throwing hands at a teenager as a grown adult mother?
To a story you'll see only on 6. A late night dinner ruined after chaos broke out at an IHOP in North Miami Beach.
A woman was caught on video attacking a 14-year-old customer, and now she's charged for abusing a child.
NBC6 reporter Christian Colon joins us with the story you'll see only on 6.
Chaos at IHOP. Video shows the moment customers attacked each other with syrup bottles. Others slammed in between dinner tables to try and land a punch.
My son said you wanted them say something. You okay? And I got 4.
The massive brawl broke out between two families after police say Precious Williams accused a 14-year-old customer and her family of, quote, talking badly. Suddenly, police say Williams attacked the teen. Williams was arrested and charged for abusing that teen.
Listen, as a mom, I'm telling you right now, don't make a scene when you come outside. Your kids are right there. Please.
I love my kids.
Okay.
I never a fighter or anything.
Okay, all I ask is you please don't make a scene once you step foot outside, because that's not fair to them.
No, I know that's not fair.
I think the funniest part is we all see that this is clearly a case of she's probably going to face a punishment for beating the ever-loving piss out of a 14-year-old and starting to swing on her, because obviously, given the context with it, I'm still having a hard time accepting that a grown adult is swinging on a 14-year-old that's not their child, that's not related to them, that they don't even know. Is it dumb to say racial slurs? Yes. Should you as a grown adult, potentially in your 40s, start mollywopping teenagers? No. And what makes it funny is that she's gotten a plea deal. She was offered a plea deal of a year of probation, and I believe during that time she's got to take anger management classes, and she has said no.
However, Williams is claiming her innocence. She says someone in the teen's table called her small children a racial slur. Consequently, she confronted the 14-year-old who pushed Williams first.
There is video. The video shows somebody putting their hands on my client, Ms. Williams, and then Ms. Williams striking back.
State attorneys offered Williams a deal of 1-year probation with a few courses like anger management, but the 34-year-old denied and demanded a trial.
You want to go to a trial, so you're rejecting their offer. You got to answer out loud. Yes. Okay, so by rejecting their offer, that means it's no longer on the table. You are now looking at a maximum exposure of up to 5 years state prison with an adjudication as a convicted felon. Do you understand that? You got to answer out loud. Yeah. Okay, ma'am. All right, thank you very much.
And state attorneys say they will not make any more offers. Williams now hopes to convince future jurors that she was the true victim, but now she faces up to 5 years in prison if she's convicted. A trial date has not been scheduled.
She's willing to fight to prove to everybody that this is an issue and a matter of race, and she had been accosted, her children had been accosted, and she's willing to fight for that. The one problem is that if she loses, which I'm gonna be honest, it's an uphill battle for her. If she loses, fuck the 1 year. She's not getting another offer. She's going to jail for the big 5. 5 years in jail compared to a year of probation where you're taking anger management. I'm gonna be honest, if I put myself in this scenario, I'm taking that 1 year and I'm smiling, because ain't no way under the sun I'm about to try to convince a bunch of people that yes, because I was being accosted or my children were being accosted with a racial slur, that gives me the grounds to start punching on a 14-year-old. And yes, I need say that the footage of it shows a slight push from the individual who is presumably the 14-year-old. And I'm going to sit here and say, you know what, even with that push, why are you punching a 14-year-old that's not yours? Why are you even engaged in combat with a teenager at your big ass age? That just makes you look so bad and will be easy pickings for the people who are going to now try to put you in jail after offering you the chance to be free while controlling your temper. And yes, slurs are bad. Don't bust them out if you're not ready to deal with the consequences of potentially an angry human being. But if you are going to be that angry human being, Jesus Christ, at least fight the mom or fight the dad if you really gonna go this route. Because again, we all different people. Some of us will brush it off. Some of us will be agitated. Some of us will tweet. Some of us will make a TikTok saying we need some GoFundMe money. But if you really gonna go the route of being physical, why make this situation so bad that you gotta be dealt the bad hand of being on trial for punching a child when you could have been on trial for punching an adult? And maybe you could have gotten away with that just a little bit, because, you know, fighting an adult while you an adult is pretty much par for the course. A lot of motherfuckers do it at any sporting event. But when you're a grown adult doing it to a child, good luck in court, motherfucker, because that's a fight that I'm not really rooting for you on. But let me know, would you punch a 14-year-old over them saying racial slurs? Would you let it slide? Would you make a TikTok? Would you demand 400 years worth of GoFundMe money? Or are you willing to risk 5 years of your freedom just to prove somehow, some way, it's in your right mind to punch a 14-year-old? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. I think it's time we all agree that IHOP has some really shitty pancakes, though.